The discovery in the vast expanse of space, a small, unmanned research vessel floated silently near the edge of a distant galaxy. This vessel, belonging to the Galactic Council, was on a routine mission to survey old star systems. The crew, made up of various species, had been scanning the area for weeks, but nothing out of the ordinary had shown up, until now. As the ship's sensors swept across the darkness, a blip appeared on the screen. It was faint and distant, but unmistakably there. The Council's chief scientist, Dr. Alara, peered at the screen with curiosity. She adjusted her glasses and frowned. "What's that?" she muttered, more to herself than to her colleagues. Her assistant, a young alien named Tarek, with bright blue skin and large, inquisitive eyes, leaned over her shoulder. "It looks like an old ship," he said, his voice full of excitement. "But it's been drifting out here for a long time." Dr. Alara nodded slowly. "Let's bring it in. We need to see what it is." The ship's crew worked quickly, using advanced tools to tow the old vessel into a secure docking bay on their research ship. The ancient craft was unlike anything they had seen before. Its design was bulky and primitive compared to modern ships. Yet, there was something intriguing about its worn hull and faded markings. As the docking clamps secured the ancient vessel, the crew gathered around it. They were a mix of different species: tall, slender beings with transparent skin, short, furry creatures with large ears, and humans with their usual blend of curiosity and skepticism. They had come to see this old ship as little more than a curiosity, something to pass the time. Dr. Ilara activated the ship's external lights, revealing more of the old vessel's surface. The once glossy paint was now chipped and dulled by the ravages of time. The ship looked ancient, like a relic from a forgotten age. The crew began to take readings and scan the vessel's exterior. They shared looks of amusement and whispered jokes. "I bet this thing is from some old backwater system," one of the crew members said, laughing. "Probably just a bunch of rust and dust." Tarek, who had been silently examining the ship, spoke up. "It could be more than that. There's a signal coming from inside. It's faint, but it's there." Dr. Alara raised an eyebrow. "A signal? Are you sure?" Tarek nodded. "Yes, it's weak, but it's definitely there. It might be worth checking out." The crew reluctantly agreed. They began to pry open the ancient vessel's hatch, revealing a dark, dusty interior. The air was stale, and a few floating particles drifted lazily in the dim light. The crew members turned on their flashlights and entered the vessel, stepping cautiously over the debris. The inside of the ship was a maze of old, cobweb-covered technology. Wires hung from the walls and broken screens flickered faintly. The crew's amusement turned to intrigue as they moved deeper into the vessel. They found old consoles, control panels, and a storage area filled with strange artifacts. Dr. Alara and Tarek worked together to access the ship's main control room. The room was surprisingly intact, with a central command console still glowing with a soft light. They approached it with a mix of excitement and skepticism. Dr. Alara's fingers danced over the controls as she tried to bring the ship's systems online. A series of beeps and whirs followed, and slowly, the console's screen lit up. Data began to scroll across it in an ancient language long forgotten by most of the galaxy. "What does it say?" Tarek asked, peering at the screen. Dr. Alara squinted at the text. "It's hard to tell. This language is obsolete, but it looks like it's a log of some kind. A log from when this ship was last operational." The crew gathered around, their initial amusement replaced by genuine interest. The log entries spoke of long journeys, battles, and a mysterious disappearance. As Dr. Alara and Tarek translated the text, it became clear that this ship had a history that was both fascinating and puzzling. The log mentioned a fleet, a large armada that had ventured into unknown regions of space. The last entry was particularly intriguing. It spoke of an encounter with a powerful enemy and a final stand to protect something valuable. The crew was silent as they absorbed the information. What had started as a routine mission and a simple curiosity had turned into a mystery. The ancient vessel was not just a piece of junk. It was a piece of history, and it hinted at something much greater. As the crew continued their investigation, the initial laughter and jokes faded away. They were now faced with the possibility that this old ship might hold secrets that could change their understanding of the galaxy. The discovery had only just begun, and the ancient fleet's story was about to unfold. The Galactic Council would soon be called to review the findings, and the crew couldn't wait to see their reactions. What they had found was not just an old ship, it was a potential game-changer in the galactic understanding of history and technology. The ancient fleet had more to offer than anyone could have imagined, and its secrets were waiting to be uncovered. The human connection back on Earth, the news of the ancient fleet's discovery had spread quickly. The Galactic Council had asked for the best human experts to examine the mysterious ship. The call had been answered by a team of dedicated scientists and historians from Earth's prestigious space exploration agency. Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a renowned historian, and her team were chosen for this task. Dr. Mitchell was known for her deep knowledge of ancient technologies and her ability to solve complex puzzles. She had a reputation for uncovering hidden truths, and this mission was no different. She gathered her team, including engineers, historians, and linguists, to tackle the challenge. The team arrived at the Galactic Research Facility where the ancient ship was docked. The facility was a marvel of modern technology, with sleek corridors and rooms filled with advanced equipment. Dr. Mitchell and her team were led to the docking bay where the old vessel was being studied. As they walked into the docking bay, Dr. Mitchell's eyes widened at the sight of the ancient ship. It was even more impressive up close, its worn exterior hinting at a storied past. She approached the ship with a mix of awe and determination. "So, this is the old relic everyone's been talking about," Dr. Mitchell said, her voice filled with excitement. "Yes, Dr. Mitchell," said Dr. Alara, the chief scientist from the Galactic Council. "We've been trying to understand it, but so far we haven't made much progress. We need your team's expertise." Dr. Mitchell nodded. "We'll do our best. Let's start by examining the data we have." Her team set up their equipment and began to analyze the ship's systems and data logs. They worked tirelessly, poring over every piece of information. Dr. Mitchell noticed that the ship's logs contained references to human technology and history, which made her even more curious. As the team worked, one of the engineers, a young man named Jake, discovered a strange pattern in the ship's energy readings. "This is odd," Jake said, pointing at his monitor. "The energy signatures here don't match anything we've seen before." Dr. Mitchell looked at the screen and frowned. "It's almost as if the ship's technology is far more advanced than we thought. We need to dig deeper." The team continued their investigation, and soon they found more evidence linking the ship to ancient human technology. Old blueprints and schematics suggested that the ship's design was not just influenced by human technology, it was built by humans. The more they discovered, the more they realized that this ancient fleet was not just a relic, it was a significant part of human history. Dr. Mitchell and her team put their findings together and prepared a report for the Galactic Council. They detailed how the technology in the ancient ship was strikingly similar to that of early human spacecraft. The report also included evidence that humans had once been a powerful and advanced species. When the report was presented to the Council, the reaction was mixed. Some members were skeptical and dismissive, while others were intrigued by the possibility that humans had played a more significant role in galactic history than previously thought. The Council decided to hold a special meeting to discuss the implications of the findings. Dr. Mitchell was invited to present her team's research. As she stood before the Council, she felt a mixture of nerves and excitement. "Esteemed members of the Galactic Council," Dr. Mitchell began, "our research has revealed that the ancient fleet was indeed built by humans. The technology and design match early human spacecraft, and the data logs suggest that this fleet played a crucial role in galactic events long ago." There was a murmur of surprise among the Council members. Some whispered to each other, while others looked thoughtful. Dr. Alara stood beside Dr. Mitchell, ready to support her claims. One of the Council members, an elder being with a long, flowing robe, spoke up. "Are you saying that humans were capable of such advanced technology in their early history?" Dr. Mitchell nodded. "Yes, that's exactly what we're suggesting. The evidence shows that humans had advanced technology long before our current records suggest. This discovery could change our understanding of human history." The Council deliberated for some time. Some members were still doubtful, but the evidence presented was compelling. They decided to allow further investigation and requested that Dr. Mitchell and her team continue their work. Dr. Mitchell and her team returned to the research facility, eager to continue their investigation. They knew that their work was far from over. There were still many questions to answer and many secrets to uncover. As they continued their analysis, they found more connections between the ancient fleet and human history. Old records and artifacts revealed that humans had once been a powerful force in the galaxy, but their achievements had been forgotten or erased over time. The discovery of the ancient fleet was just the beginning. Dr. Mitchell and her team were determined to unravel the full story of humanity's past and its impact on the galaxy. They knew that their findings could change the way the galaxy viewed human history and technology. The Galactic Council, once skeptical, began to show interest in the research. They recognized the potential significance of the findings and supported further exploration. The ancient fleet was no longer seen as just an old ship. It was a key to unlocking the mysteries of the past. The human team worked with renewed energy, driven by the knowledge that they were on the brink of a major discovery. They continued to analyze the ancient technology, uncovering more about humanity's forgotten legacy. Their work was setting the stage for a new chapter in galactic history. As Dr. Mitchell looked at the ancient ship, she couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement. The journey to uncover the secrets of the past was just beginning, and she was ready to explore every possibility. The ancient fleet held many mysteries, and she was determined to reveal them all. The revelation. The Galactic Council had granted Dr. Sarah Mitchell and her team more time to study the ancient ship. They had been working around the clock, eager to unlock the secrets hidden within the old vessel. The once dismissed relic was now the focus of intense investigation. Dr. Mitchell and her team had set up a command center within the ship, surrounded by their tools and equipment. They were meticulously examining every inch of the vessel. Old blueprints, control panels, and even some artifacts were spread out across tables and workbenches. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Jake, the young engineer, was busy working on the ship's main control console. The console had been a puzzle from the start. Its interface was ancient and complex. But Jake's skills were exceptional, and he was determined to crack its code. Almost there, Jake muttered to himself as he typed commands into the console. His fingers moved quickly and his eyes were focused on the screen. The console emitted soft beeps and flashes of light, signaling progress. Dr. Mitchell, meanwhile, was analyzing the data logs they had uncovered. She sat at a workstation surrounded by stacks of digital readouts and old data tapes. Her brow was furrowed as she read through the records. Each entry seemed to paint a clearer picture of the ship's past and its creators. Tarek, Dr. Ilara's assistant, joined Dr. Mitchell at her workstation. "Any breakthroughs?" he asked, his eyes full of curiosity. Dr. Mitchell looked up and nodded. "Yes, actually. We're starting to piece together the history of this ship and its builders. It's becoming clearer that this fleet was built by humans, but there's more to it." Tarek leaned in, intrigued. "What do you mean?" Dr. Mitchell pointed to a particular data entry on the screen. This entry describes a grand mission, a mission to explore unknown regions of space and defend against powerful enemies. It mentions advanced technology and a key role in galactic events. It's as if humans were a major force in the galaxy long ago. Just then, Jake let out a triumphant shout. "Got it! The control console is coming online!" The room buzzed with excitement as the screen on the control console flickered to life. The ancient ship's systems began to hum, and various lights and indicators turned on. The crew gathered around, eager to see what new information would be revealed. Dr. Mitchell took a deep breath and approached the console. She began to navigate through the newly activated systems, accessing various sections of the ship's network. The console displayed a series of schematics and blueprints, some of which were incredibly advanced. "This is incredible," Dr. Mitchell said, her voice filled with awe. "The technology here is beyond anything we currently have. It's like nothing we've ever seen." Jake pointed to a specific section of the display. "Look at this. It seems like the ship has a built-in defense system, and it's still operational." The crew's excitement grew as they realized the potential of the ship's technology. The advanced defense systems, powerful energy weapons, and faster-than-light travel capabilities were far beyond what they had imagined. The ancient fleet was not just a relic, it was a marvel of engineering. As the team continued to explore the ship's systems, they discovered more about its mission and purpose. The records detailed a grand strategy to protect the galaxy from a powerful and mysterious enemy. The ancient fleet had been a crucial part of this effort, and its builders had made significant sacrifices to defend the galaxy. Dr. Mitchell and her team worked late into the night, uncovering more secrets and piecing together the ship's history. They found records of battles, alliances, and technological advancements that had been lost to time. The more they discovered, the more they realized how significant this fleet was. It was a testament to human ingenuity and determination, and it had played a key role in shaping galactic history. The team prepared a comprehensive report detailing their findings. The report included evidence of the fleet's advanced technology, its historical significance, and its impact on the galaxy. They were eager to present their discoveries to the Galactic Council. When the council convened for the presentation, the room was filled with anticipation. Dr. Mitchell and her team took their places, ready to reveal what they had uncovered. The council members, who had initially been skeptical, were now keenly interested. Dr. Mitchell began her presentation with a summary of the findings. Ladies and gentlemen of the Galactic Council, our research has revealed that the ancient fleet was built by humans. The technology and design match early human spacecraft, and the data logs describe a grand mission to protect the galaxy from a powerful enemy. The council members listened intently as Dr. Mitchell explained the significance of their discoveries. She described the advanced technology, the strategic importance of the fleet, and the historical records that had been uncovered. As the presentation continued, the council members exchanged looks of surprise and amazement. Some whispered to each other while others appeared deep in thought. The evidence was compelling, and it was clear that the ancient fleet was more than just an old ship. It was a crucial part of galactic history. One of the council members, a wise and respected figure, spoke up. This is a remarkable revelation. It seems that humans played a far more significant role in galactic events than we previously understood. We must reassess our view of human history and technology. The council unanimously agreed that the findings were significant and deserving of further exploration. They thanked Dr. Mitchell and her team for their hard work and promised to support their continued research. As the meeting concluded, Dr. Mitchell and her team felt a sense of accomplishment. Their hard work had paid off, and they had uncovered a crucial piece of galactic history. The ancient fleet was no longer just a relic. It was a symbol of human achievement and a key to understanding the galaxy's past. The team left the council chambers with a renewed sense of purpose. They knew that their work was far from over, but they were excited about the possibilities. The ancient fleet held many more secrets, and they were determined to uncover them all. As they continued their research, they realized that they were not just uncovering the past. They were shaping the future of galactic understanding. The ancient fleet had changed everything, and its story was only just beginning to be told. The challenge, with the Galactic Council's newfound interest in the ancient fleet, Dr. Sarah Mitchell and her team were under immense pressure. Their discovery had ignited a flurry of activity and speculation across the galaxy. The Council had promised support, but they also issued a challenge to fully understand and reactivate the ancient fleet's technology, a feat that would require both scientific prowess and strategic skill. The team was excited but also daunted by the task ahead. They knew that fully unlocking the fleet's potential would not be easy. The ship's systems were old and complex, and many were still not fully operational. Dr. Mitchell and her team gathered in their command center, determined to meet the challenge head-on. "All right, everyone," Dr. Mitchell said as she addressed her team. "We've made significant progress, but we need to take things to the next level. The Council expects us to not only understand this technology, but also to demonstrate its potential. This is our chance to prove that humans were once a dominant force in the galaxy." Jake, the young engineer, looked at the control console with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. "We've seen how advanced this technology is, but activating it will be tricky. We need to be careful and methodical." The team agreed. They decided to start with the ship's defense systems, which were the most complex and potentially dangerous part of the technology. The defense systems were crucial to understanding how the ancient fleet had protected itself and its missions. Dr. Mitchell assigned specific tasks to each team member. Jake would focus on the energy systems and weapon controls. Tarek, with his expertise in alien languages, would continue translating the ship's old logs and manuals. Dr. Mitchell herself would oversee the integration of the new findings and coordinate the team's efforts. As the team worked, they encountered several obstacles. The energy systems were unstable, causing frequent power surges that made the ship's environment hazardous. The weapon controls were complex, requiring precise calibration to avoid accidental activation. And the logs, while informative, were fragmented and difficult to interpret. One day, while working on the energy systems, Jake encountered a major issue. A power surge had caused a system malfunction, and the ship's lights flickered erratically. The room was filled with a low, unsettling hum as the system struggled to stabilize. "Hold on!" Jake shouted over the noise. "I'm trying to reroute the power, but it's not working as planned." Dr. Mitchell quickly joined him. "We need to isolate the faulty circuits before they cause more damage. Let's get the emergency systems online." With the help of the team, Jake managed to stabilize the power and repair the malfunction. They took a moment to breathe and regroup. Despite the setback, their determination remained strong. Meanwhile, Tarek made a breakthrough with the ship's logs. He had discovered a detailed account of the fleet's defense protocols, including how it had once repelled a powerful enemy fleet. The logs described advanced shield technology and energy weapons that could be crucial to understanding the ship's capabilities. "This is incredible," Tarek said, showing Dr. Mitchell the translated documents. "The logs provide detailed instructions on how to activate and use the ship's defense systems. We need to follow these steps carefully." Dr. Mitchell nodded. "Excellent work, Tarek. We'll use this information to guide our next steps. It's crucial that we get the defense systems operational and test them thoroughly." As the team continued their efforts, the pressure from the Galactic Council grew. The Council wanted regular updates and demonstrations of the ancient fleet's technology. They were eager to see tangible results and to understand how this discovery could impact galactic security. One day, the Council requested a demonstration of the ship's defensive capabilities. They wanted to see the systems in action, and the team was tasked with preparing a live test. This was a significant challenge, as the team needed to ensure that everything was working perfectly to avoid any mishaps. The day of the demonstration arrived, and the Galactic Council members gathered in a special observation chamber. Dr. Mitchell and her team prepared the ancient ship for the test, double-checking every system and conducting final calibrations. Dr. Mitchell took a deep breath and addressed her team. "This is it. We need to show the Council that the ancient fleet's technology is not only functional, but also impressive. Let's make sure everything goes smoothly." Jake initiated the test sequence, and the ship's defense systems powered up. The room filled with the hum of the ship's machinery as energy shields and weapon systems activated. The ancient technology responded with impressive efficiency, despite its age. The Council watched with keen interest as the ship demonstrated its capabilities. The energy shields formed a protective barrier around the vessel, and the weapon systems tracked simulated targets with remarkable precision. The demonstration was a success, and the Council members were visibly impressed. When the test was over, the Council members congratulated Dr. Mitchell and her team. "You have done an excellent job," said one of the Council members. "The technology of this ancient fleet is even more advanced than we anticipated. Your work has proven the significance of this discovery." Dr. Mitchell and her team were relieved and proud. They had faced numerous challenges and obstacles, but they had successfully met the Council's expectations. Their hard work had paid off, and the ancient fleet's technology was now recognized as a vital part of galactic history. As the team prepared for the next phase of their research, they knew that their work was far from over. The ancient fleet still held many secrets, and there was much more to learn about its history and technology. But they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The discovery of the ancient fleet had opened new doors and created opportunities for further exploration and understanding. Dr. Mitchell and her team were excited about the future and eager to continue their journey into the past. The challenge had been met, and the ancient fleet had revealed its secrets. The story of humanity's role in galactic history was far from finished, and Dr. Mitchell and her team were determined to uncover every piece of the puzzle. The demonstration. The day of the demonstration had arrived. The Galactic Council had been eagerly awaiting the presentation of the ancient fleet's technology, and the pressure was on Dr. Sarah Mitchell and her team to deliver. They had spent weeks preparing for this moment, and now it was time to show the galaxy what they had uncovered. The demonstration was to take place in a large, secure space station orbiting a remote planet. The station was equipped with the latest monitoring equipment and was designed to safely test advanced technologies. Dr. Mitchell and her team had been busy setting up their equipment and ensuring that everything was ready for the big event. As the council members arrived at the space station, they were greeted by a sense of anticipation and excitement. They took their seats in the observation chamber, which provided a clear view of the ancient fleet's testing area. The chamber was equipped with state-of-the-art viewing screens and data analysis tools, allowing the council members to closely monitor the demonstration. Dr. Mitchell and her team stood in the control room, reviewing their checklist and making final preparations. Jake was at the control console, ensuring that the ship's systems were calibrated and ready for activation. Tarek was busy setting up the simulation targets and monitoring the ship's data feeds. Dr. Mitchell herself was coordinating the team's efforts and preparing for her presentation. "Everything looks good," Jake said, glancing at the control console. "We're ready to begin." Dr. Mitchell nodded. "Let's do this. We need to make a strong impression and show the Council that the ancient fleet's technology is both powerful and reliable." With a deep breath, Dr. Mitchell began the presentation. She activated the ancient ship's systems, and the room filled with the hum of machinery as the ship powered up. The lights on the ship flickered on, and the control panels came to life, displaying a range of data and readouts. The council members watched with keen interest as Dr. Mitchell explained the various systems and technologies on display. She described the ship's advanced energy shields, its powerful weapons, and its sophisticated navigation systems. Each feature was demonstrated in real time, showcasing the ship's capabilities and performance. Jake initiated the first test, activating the energy shields. The shields formed a protective barrier around the ship, glowing with a bright blue light. The shields were designed to withstand significant impacts and provide defense against a variety of threats. "The energy shields are one of the most impressive features of this technology," Dr. Mitchell explained. "They're capable of deflecting high-energy projectiles and absorbing impacts. We've tested them extensively, and they've proven to be highly effective." Next, Jake activated the ship's weapon systems. The weapons, although ancient, were incredibly powerful. They were capable of firing energy blasts with precision and force. The simulation targets were set up at various distances, and the ship's weapon systems began tracking and targeting them. The council members observed as the ship's weapons fired at the targets, hitting them with incredible accuracy. The energy blasts created bright flashes of light as they struck the targets, demonstrating the ship's firepower and precision. "This is truly remarkable," one of the council members said, impressed by the demonstration. "The accuracy and power of these weapons are far beyond what we currently have." Dr. Mitchell continued the presentation, showcasing the ship's navigation and propulsion systems. The ancient ship was capable of faster-than-light travel, and Dr. Mitchell explained how this technology worked. She also demonstrated the ship's advanced navigation systems, which allowed it to chart courses through space with incredible precision. The demonstration was a success, and the council members were visibly impressed. They asked numerous questions about the technology and its potential applications. Dr. Mitchell and her team provided detailed answers, explaining how the ancient fleet's technology could be integrated into current systems and used for future exploration and defense. As the demonstration came to an end, Dr. Mitchell and her team received a round of applause from the council members. The response was overwhelmingly positive, and the council expressed their gratitude for the team's hard work and dedication. "You have done an excellent job," said one of the council members. "The technology you have demonstrated today is extraordinary, and it has far-reaching implications for the future of our galaxy. We are grateful for your efforts and look forward to seeing how this technology can be utilized." Dr. Mitchell and her team were relieved and thrilled by the positive feedback. They had successfully showcased the ancient fleet's technology and proved its significance. The demonstration had been a key milestone in their research, and it had opened up new opportunities for further exploration and collaboration. As the team prepared to leave the space station, they reflected on their achievements. They had faced numerous challenges and obstacles, but their hard work had paid off. The ancient fleet's technology had been recognized as a valuable asset, and the team was excited about the future. The demonstration had not only showcased the capabilities of the ancient fleet, but also highlighted the importance of human ingenuity and innovation. Dr. Mitchell and her team had proven that humans had once been a dominant force in the galaxy, and their discovery had reshaped the understanding of galactic history. As they headed back to their research facility, the team knew that their journey was far from over. The ancient fleet still held many secrets, and there was much more to learn and explore. But they were ready to face the challenges ahead and continue their quest to uncover the mysteries of the past. The demonstration was a turning point, and it marked the beginning of a new chapter in the story of humanity's role in the galaxy. Dr. Mitchell and her team were eager to continue their work and see where their discoveries would lead. The revelation of history after the successful demonstration of the ancient fleet's technology, Dr. Sarah Mitchell and her team were filled with a sense of accomplishment. But the true revelation was yet to come. The next step in their journey was to uncover the secrets hidden within the ship's vast historical archives. The ancient fleet had been remarkably well preserved, and among its many features were extensive databases containing information about its origins, missions, and the galaxy's history. The data was stored in complex formats, but with the help of Tarek's expertise in alien languages, the team had been making progress in translating and interpreting it. Dr. Mitchell called a team meeting in their research facility, eager to share their latest findings. The room was filled with anticipation as Jake, Tarek, and the rest of the team gathered around a large holographic display showing a galaxy map. "All right, team," Dr. Mitchell began. "We've made significant headway with the historical archives. Tarek has uncovered some intriguing information about the fleet's history and its impact on galactic events." Tarek, who had been working tirelessly on translating the ship's logs, stepped forward. "I've found detailed accounts of the fleet's missions and interactions with various civilizations. It turns out that the ancient fleet was part of a larger empire that once ruled a vast portion of the galaxy." The team listened intently as Tarek continued. According to the logs, this empire was incredibly advanced and had a significant influence on the galaxy. The fleet was tasked with maintaining order and protecting the empire's interests. It engaged in numerous conflicts and formed alliances with other civilizations. Dr. Mitchell nodded. "This aligns with what we've learned so far. The fleet's technology was designed to be formidable, and it was clear that it played a crucial role in the Empire's strategy." As Tarek continued translating, he came across a particularly intriguing entry. "I've found a section that details a pivotal event in the Empire's history. It describes a major conflict that led to the Empire's decline and eventual fall." The team gathered around the display, which now showed a detailed account of the conflict. The ancient logs described how a coalition of rebellious factions united to challenge the Empire's dominance. Despite the fleet's advanced technology and military prowess, the Empire faced numerous challenges and was eventually overthrown. "This is incredible," Jake said, his eyes wide with amazement. "The logs provide a first-hand account of the Empire's downfall and the reasons behind it. This information could change our understanding of galactic history." Dr. Mitchell agreed. "Yes, this revelation is significant. It not only sheds light on the ancient fleet's past, but also on the broader context of galactic politics and power struggles." As they delved deeper into the archives, the team discovered more about the fleet's final missions. The logs revealed that, before the Empire's collapse, the fleet was tasked with a secret mission to preserve and protect valuable knowledge and technology. The mission was meant to ensure that the Empire's achievements would not be lost, even if the Empire itself fell. The fleet's logs also described how the ship had been hidden away in a remote location, awaiting a future time when its knowledge and technology could be rediscovered. The logs hinted at a plan to ensure that the fleet's legacy would endure and that future generations would benefit from its advancements. "This is remarkable," Tarek said, showing the team a passage from the logs. The fleet's creators had a vision of preserving their knowledge and passing it on. They wanted to ensure that their achievements would not be forgotten. Dr. Mitchell felt a sense of awe and responsibility. "We've been entrusted with a great legacy. The knowledge and technology we've uncovered have the potential to reshape our understanding of the galaxy and our place in it." The team continued their research, piecing together the historical narrative and analyzing the implications of their findings. They realized that the ancient fleet was not just a relic of the past, but a key to unlocking a deeper understanding of galactic history and the evolution of civilizations. As they worked, the Galactic Council continued to monitor their progress. The Council recognized the significance of the revelations and was eager to learn more about the implications for the galaxy's future. Dr. Mitchell prepared a comprehensive report for the Council, outlining the key findings and their potential impact. The report detailed the history of the ancient fleet, its role in the Empire, and the insights gained from the historical archives. When the report was presented to the Council, it sparked a renewed interest in the ancient fleet's technology and history. The Council members were impressed by the depth of the revelations and the potential for new discoveries. "This is a groundbreaking achievement," said one of the Council members. "The insights gained from the ancient fleet's archives have far-reaching implications for our understanding of galactic history. We are excited to explore these new opportunities and to continue our collaboration with your team." Dr. Mitchell and her team were proud of their accomplishments. They had not only demonstrated the capabilities of the ancient fleet, but also uncovered a significant chapter in galactic history. The revelations had opened new avenues for exploration and had provided valuable insights into the galaxy's past. As they continued their research, the team knew that their work was far from over. The ancient fleet held many more secrets, and there was much more to learn and discover. But they were determined to continue their journey and to unlock the mysteries of the past. The revelation of the fleet's history marked a turning point in their quest. It had deepened their understanding of the galaxy and had reinforced their commitment to uncovering the full extent of the ancient fleet's legacy. Dr. Mitchell and her team were excited about the future and eager to continue their exploration. The story of the ancient fleet was far from finished, and there were many more chapters to uncover. The team was ready to face the challenges ahead and to continue their quest to reveal the secrets of the past. The new era, the revelation of the ancient fleet's history, had far-reaching consequences. With their groundbreaking discoveries, Dr. Sarah Mitchell and her team had opened a new chapter in galactic history. The Galactic Council, impressed by the findings, decided it was time to integrate the ancient technology and knowledge into the modern era. The Council convened a special session to discuss the future of the ancient fleet's technology. The space station where Dr. Mitchell and her team had conducted their demonstrations became the center of a flurry of activity. Scientists, engineers, and diplomats from across the galaxy gathered to witness the next steps in this historic process. Dr. Mitchell, now a prominent figure in the scientific community, addressed the assembly. Her face radiated both excitement and responsibility. "We have uncovered something truly remarkable. The technology of the ancient fleet offers new possibilities for exploration, defense, and cooperation among civilizations. It is up to us to ensure that we use this knowledge wisely and ethically." The Council members nodded in agreement. They recognized that the ancient fleet's technology could revolutionize many aspects of galactic life. However, they also understood the importance of careful planning and implementation. The technology needed to be integrated in a way that benefited all and did not create new conflicts or imbalances. One of the first initiatives was the establishment of a new research and development center dedicated to studying and adapting the ancient technology. This center would be a collaborative effort, bringing together experts from different fields to work on the challenges and opportunities presented by the ancient fleet's advancements. Dr. Mitchell was appointed as the head of this new center, and she was thrilled by the opportunity. "This is a chance to build a brighter future for the galaxy," she said. We have the knowledge and technology to make a real difference, and we must use it to foster cooperation and progress. The center's primary goal was to adapt the ancient technology for modern use. The team of scientists and engineers worked tirelessly to integrate the advanced energy shields, weapon systems, and faster-than-light travel technology into current spacefaring vessels. The challenge was not only technical, but also involved addressing ethical considerations and ensuring that the technology was used responsibly. In addition to technological advancements, the ancient fleet's historical records inspired a new era of exploration. The logs revealed numerous uncharted regions of the galaxy and hinted at civilizations that had been lost to time. The Galactic Council decided to embark on new exploratory missions to these regions with the hope of discovering new worlds and forging new alliances.